Now, I know there's still so much more to do, and that for many people it's hard to think about the future when you spend all of your time fighting to get through the week. So I want to be clear, until you can look forward and believe in the promise and the prosperity of Britain again, then this government will fight for you. A fight for change that will define this year, next year, and indeed every waking hour of this government.
Keir Starmer kicks off 2025 in what can only be described as political quicksand. Despite sweeping into power last summer with a historic landslide victory, Britain's first Labour government in over a decade is already feeling the heat. Polls are plummeting, faith is fading, and critics are sharpening their knives. But Starmer? He's promising to fight for change. Let's break it down. In his New Year's message, Starmer tried to reassure a nation grappling with rising costs, a struggling NHS, and frankly, some broken promises. He claimed progress had been made on wages, deportations and healthcare. But if the polls are anything to go by, voters don't seem convinced. Starmer's approval ratings have taken a nosedive after a series of missteps and scandals that left even his most loyal supporters questioning his leadership. And let's not forget the elephant in the room, Labour's vision problem. For a party that promised a bright new future, it's been, well, dim. Meanwhile, Nigel Farage is capitalising on Labour's woes, pushing Reform UK as a serious contender. In his own New Year's message, Farage accused Labour and the Tories of being uni-party.
There is a buzz, there is an energy, there is an optimism. We're not negative. Yes, we know the other lot have made an absolute mess of it, that Labour and Conservative are virtually the uni-party. We believe we can turn this country around by 180 degrees and make Britain a much better place.
And vow to fix Britain's borders, tackle the cost of living, and shake up the political establishment. Love him or loathe him, Farage knows how to grab attention. And the polls suggest it's working. And let's not forget the Conservatives. Under new leader Kemi Badenoch, the party is in a building mode. After last year's crushing defeat, Badenoch is promising a long-term renewal, but admits the road ahead will be bumpy.
Happy New Year. Like all of you, I am looking forward to a 2025 that is full of hope, security and prosperity. The Conservative Party is also going through a period of change. This process of renewal will be a long-term project. Things may be bumpy along the way, but the party I now lead is going to do things differently. Watch this space.
Her slogan, watch this space. Well, we're watching, Kemi. So where does this leave Starmer? His promise to fight for change sounds good on paper, but can he deliver before Labour's landslide starts to crumble? With Farage breathing down his neck and Badenoch quietly regrouping, the clock is ticking for Labour to prove they're more than just the anyone but Tory option. What do you think? Is Starmer the leader Britain needs, or is he already out of his depth? And could Farage or Badenoch actually shake up the system? Let us know in the comments below.